2 years after the iconic The Dark Knight Returns comic book, us Batman fans were graced to the other potential iconic Batman story. We will be deciding that once we finish a wrap on these little shorter videos, but we were graced in 1988 by Batman the Killing Joke. And this was my first big boy Batman story. Now, what I mean by that is that a lot of Batman stories, while they can kind of be a little brutal, they don't always skirt the line, or they always just skirt the line with how everything goes in it. Not this one. No, sir, not this one. No, this one is very, very brutal, and it's very to the point, and it's like 40 pages long. But there's something about the Killing Joke comic book that to this day, I think makes it still iconic. And now, I've talked about this multiple times with my brother, who happens to be a writer. And coming from the perspective of a writer, he doesn't like that the Killing Joke gives the Joker potential backstories. But we both came to the conclusion that the Joker is just lying in this comic about his origin story. The Joker uses his origin in this comic to explain why he is the way that he is, and he basically tries to justify what happened to him to prove that one bad day can turn everybody as evil and as ugly as him. And the part that I like about this comic is that I won't give too much in way of spoilers, but Batman proves Joker wrong, and they have a really, really good little monologue at the end. They have a really good dialogue at the end of this story here. And so, I think another part of this too that I like is the way that the story is drawn. I really, really like the style that this is drawn in. Like, it feels straight out of the 80s. And now, there is another version of this that is basically just enhanced, like, neon colors and stuff like that. And it's okay, but it's not perfect. I just prefer the gritty original. And I really don't understand what's wrong with the grit of the original comic. I don't know why they had to enhance the colors and such, but you know what though? I'll tell you this. I think that the point of the Killing Joke, besides just Joker's origin or supposed origin and seeing a story about what would happen if he were to give others another bad day, I think this was also meant to write off Barbara Gordon from being Batgirl for some time, because I feel like a lot of authors didn't know what to do with her. Now, thankfully, she is back to being Batgirl again. She's been Batgirl in the canon for she's been back for like, I don't know, 8 years now, 9 years. But another part of this comic that I absolutely love is when Gordon tells Batman, when he's going after Joker, I want it done by the book. We have to show him that our way works. And just, like, you have to read it for yourself, but after what Joker puts Jim Gordon through, for him to still say that proves that Gordon is a freaking G. And so I really, really appreciate the fact that this comic went so far as to make it clear that the Joker is wrong, and the ending is really up for interpretation, because while this comic itself is technically not canon, they kept a lot of the ideas from it in stories moving forward. But no, this story is not canon, but it's still fantastic to the overall Batman catalog, and I will recommend it to anyone. So if you have any recommendations for characters or stories that you want me to go over next, comment below and let me know. And until next time, I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.